Greetings Internet, welcome to Aaron Plays and I hope you're doing fantastically well. Wow, this has been fascinating, but I think I'm done. With the Japanese tank now firmly coming up my rear, I've got, let's say, the dynamic duo, the only two, and one of them is wounded. I've got one satchel charge and one grenade between the two of them. What are they going to do? I have no idea. Squad leader's wounded. Got another guy wounded, Davis, with an automatic rifle. Can't hit Japanese soldier U for toffee. Keep missing. Luckily, he keeps missing too. So, yeah, I mean, it's night time. Okay, fair enough. And, yeah, Mr. Clark keeps going into panic mode after he's blown that building up, hasn't moved. So I'm going to probably have to send Boulders back to go and sort him out. But let's go down to the map and see what's going on. I'm going to have to press the button to do that. Okay, so what's going on? Well, I'm looking like I'm in serious trouble here, because we've got this Japanese tank that is creeping up behind me over here. I can only exit the map in this water, and my two rafts are over here. We've got a prone Japanese soldier here that's starting to work his way around as well, and he's been shooting at me. So, yeah, I'm a little bit surrounded. So, okay, what are we going to do? Well, first of all, we've got to do the event, and that's 04. Let's hope that's not the return of the Japanese fighter. 04. That's number 4. Okay, so that is 643. I think that's another star shell, 643. Okay, let's double check that in the paragraph book. 643. 643, not 443. It is another star shell, so I'll roll to see which hex it goes into. I don't know if you can see that. That is a 0. Okay, 01, M18. Where's M18? Ooh. So it is light. They're lighting up the coast, aren't they? Oh man. So let's clone that. And then see how many rounds it lasts. That's 3 rounds. Okie dokie. So I'm going to clone that. Stick that there. Change that now to 3 rounds. Okay. Yes, they're lighting up the coastline. And this one now drops to, he's got 6 rounds remaining. So let's change that to 6. Got to remember to do that during each event phase. Okay. And it's 2 hexes from each is now illuminated by these star shells. Alright, so that's the event. Next up is the initiative. And the Japanese are back to their winning ways. They get a 9, I get a 6. Okay, so Japanese on a 9, he gets 1 action. The tank, he gets 1 action. Okay, then my guys are the 6. So my wounded squad leader, Alan, maximum he can have is 1 because he's wounded. Okay, Baldwin isn't wounded, so he ends in the 6th spot, which is there. So I lost the initiative, so he goes there. Is he going to panic? No, he's got enough people around him. The wounded Davis will also end up in that space. He won't panic. He can gain maximum 1 action. Davis, and then he will... Oh, he does panic because he's way over here. These two guys, believe it or not, don't panic. They should do. It's all of a sudden become almost daylight where they are. Yeah, and that tank's coming up the coastline. We can actually... no, there was 3 palm trees in the way, so we can't see the tank as yet. Okay, so those two guys. I'm honestly stuck for what to do. One option that does spring to mind is they think, you know what, let's get out of Dodge. We'll assume the rest of the guys had gone. Let's bugger off ourselves, get the boats, and get out of here. But it doesn't feel right, does it? Okay, okie dokie. So what are we going to do? I have no other option. Right, so... they've only got... Ah, wait a minute. Ibbot has only got 1 action. Nearly made a mistake there, didn't I? Nearly. He's only got 1 action. So it just leaves Geldbaum. Okay. In this hex here, he comes out of prone. He does have a satchel charge, doesn't he? No, I didn't even trust him with a satchel charge. So he's going to go into crouch. And he's going back there. Okay. Get as many of these palm trees in the way as possible at the present moment in time. And that's him done. Okay. His first action there. Right. Now we go to the Japanese. We've got 1 action phase. So we want to roll the activation number. And it's a 4. Right, so that goes from there to there. Oops, there. Okay. And with a 4, looking at Soldier U first, we're 4 and we are in, that's 862. 862 because we're still in commission 5. 862. Paragraph up. 862. Okay. Right. If an active target is in sight and this soldier occupies an open hex, move as quickly as possible. Full pro. If an active target is in sight and this soldier occupies a non-open hex, crouch and conduct best fire at easiest target. Okay, so it comes out prone. Yeah. No, I just want to double check that you can't see my guy crouched in the open here. No, it goes through the jungle. So he's still got a choice between Baldwin and Davis. So 1 to 3, it's Baldwin. And it rolls. You can see it there. It's a 2. It is Baldwin. So we know the shot with the right. First of all, we've got to check for jam. Please jam. Please jam. 5%. 20 is not a jam. Okay. So he fires. It's a 5. I'm crouched. Innumerable, so that makes it a 3. He rolls, you can see that? Yeah, he rolls an 8. He misses again. Thank for that. Right. So he only had 1 action. That's him done. Okay, then the tank. I don't like this tank. Right, so it's got 4 crew, and the action die was a 4. He's doing action 905. 905. Okay. What's that going to be then? Turn around, go off the map. That's the Department of Wishful Thinking coming out. 905. Okay. If 2 or more active targets are in sight, no. If 1 active sight, no. If no active targets are in sight, if already open, he is already open, C906. Drive vehicle fast. Conduct snap fire with kayaks and machine gun at closest target. Prepare cannon if not prepared. Okay, drive vehicle fast. Right, so we know 4. He said 4 movement points because when he was driving slow. How many points does he get when he's driving fast? 7. Okay. Tell you what, we'll use that then. 37, and then we'll take a D6 from there because that's easier. Okay. Sorry. Driving fast. That means he's coming up. Where is a little toe rag? There he is. He is in K19. 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 He goes into L18, which is there. That takes him down now to 6 movement points. I am assuming that actually sand is the same a movement cost for a vehicle. Beach for a vehicle, movement point cost. Beach, yeah, it's just 1. Also referred to as open terrain. Okay. Brightly lit by that star shell. Okay, so he's used 1 and he's in L18. He goes into M18. So that takes him down to 5 remaining. Okay, he then goes M18, takes him into N18. N18, so he effectively goes like that. I know he turns and such, but there we go. So it takes him with 4 points remaining. So he's now in N18, he goes into O18, driving along the beach, having a nice light. They know they're here, they know. O17, O18, he goes into P18. 2 movement points remaining. Okay, P18 goes to Q18. 1 movement point remaining. And Q18 goes to R18. Okay, so he's there. Right, let's check lines of sight now. There to there. Okay, so it's only going through 1 palm tree. So if it wasn't night, he'd be able to see me. He isn't getting enough light from the illumination because it only goes 2 hexes. So he can't see me, so he can't fire. So that's him done for this round. Okay. That's it. He only had 1 turn. Cool. Over to me. 2 times this guy's now gone, no, I'm not moving. Baldwin, I think you're going to have to go back for him. So he does, but I think we'll have Davis fire first at this guy here. So he's now going to be doing an aimed fire. So Davis has got a weapon skill of 2. So let's bring that up. So we know let's work out first of all if his weapon jams. Aim fire, 5% chance. Rolls 22, so it doesn't jam. So we're looking on this row here. Okay, close range, 2 to 9 hexes. So that's a 5, basic to hit. Then he adds 2 for his weapon skill, takes him to a 7. Then we've got the other modifiers, which is not a snap fire. He is wounded, which takes it to a 6. And then, because the guy is in a palm tree, not palm tree, he's in a jungle, and standing, he's not, he's crouching, -3. 6 down going 3 is 3. Come on, I need a little bit of lady luck now. Need a 3. He rolls a 5. That's not quite what we meant. Okay. And he consumes an ammo with a 28. Okay, that's his actual 4th clip. That's not looking too good either. Okay. And that takes him down here. Right. Yeah, Yeah, Baldwin. Do we say Adams? He's got to get going this way. So I tell you what we'll do. Adams will spend his action and give Baldwin a second action. There we go. That's Adams done. He's crouched already. Do I have him go prone? No. Right, so Baldwin. Right, he stands up and goes 1, 2, 3, and then goes and crouches again. He can't do anything about him this round because he's already panicked. So in actual fact, let's rethink that. He was there. He's got 2 actions now. He'll spend his first action then shooting at Mr. Popular here. Basic weapon skill of 5. Sorry, basic to hit is 5 because we first of all, do I jam? 5% chance of jamming? No, he doesn't jam. Okay, so then it's a 5. The guy is crouching in the jungle, which is -3. Takes it to a 2. It's a 7. He misses. Okay. No hit, no foul. He then does that move I just described, which moves him to there, and he's then done. Okay. Hibbert. I reckon he'd be starting to cack his pants, won't he? But he does have a satchel charge. Can a satchel charge take out a tank? I think they can disable it. Let me check the rules on that. It's unlikely. Just check the rules. In fact, he's got more chance if he throws a grenade. Did we trust Hibbert with we trust him with 1 grenade? He's got 1 grenade and he's got 1 satchel charge. Okay, but we've got to deal with this. And he's the only man there. But he's wounded. Oh, he's wounded as well. Okay, so that cost him a movement point to come out of prone. And you know what? He's going to move back here for the moment. He's not dragging the boat with him. Come on. Right, there we go. So that's his 1 movement point because it costs him a point to stand up. So that's Hibbert gone. And then Geldbaum, who isn't wounded, goes into there. Let's see if we can swap their weapons over. They're as bad as each other. Dumb and Dumber. But they might be the only hope I got. Right, okay, so that's them 2 done. He stays, Clark stays prone, so that's him done. Okay, I'm going to do another round this episode because that was quite quick. So, actually, no, I'm not. Let's keep it 1 round per episode at the present moment. That seems to be making a bit more sense. So, yeah, I didn't put a 3 there. Okay, so let's bring this back to the top, and yeah, we'll end it there. Star shells, boomsh, boomsh. Ah, it's almost like daylight. They're hitting the beach with the, they know we want to get off, and they're doing their darnest to stop me. That tank gradually creeping up. What do I do with Hibbert and Geldbaum? Do we go for the tank? I don't know, but what other options do I have? At least we've got Baldwin back. He can hopefully get Clark back into action, and then we've got Soldier U to deal with. So it's, yeah, I was planning to do an extra turn there, but I thought, no, let's keep these videos nice, short and snappy. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Is it tense and exciting for you guys as much as it is for me, because you know I'm trying to project that across. I am I feeling frustrated? No, I'm actually not. I'm seeing a story evolve. We've gone on a mission, and it almost feels like we've been ambushed. We've got a strafing 0 up there. We've got incoming star shells. Okay, we're blowing up a few buildings. Big whoop. Okay, the minefield alerted them Japanese straight away, so their officer with the papers managed to get off and such forth. And I haven't really got enough victory points to win. I've got Evans stuck in a Panji trip. Yeah, so fighting the Japanese does feel different than fighting the Germans, I'll tell you that much. But that tanked road, that really was the biscuit. So, but anyway, as I say, comments if you liked it. If you didn't like it, still write a comment. Let me know why you didn't like it. Could I do something better? Also, comments about rules and interpretations and such forth. Again, it all helps, especially other users that might be watching as well. Please like the video, because again, that helps. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Again, it helps. And if you do subscribe, remember to do the little ding bell, because it lets people know. Well, lets you know if you have subscribed that another upload has occurred. I think that's about it. I mean, I have got memberships on the channel. You can join the channel if you want to by clicking the link below. If you just want to do a super thanks, there's another link below. It all helps the channel. Again, financially, it gives me a coffee. I'm not going to be the richest person on the planet through YouTube, but a coffee or another game. Yeah, there we go. But until next time, play games, have fun, because that's what it's all about. And yeah, bye internet. I've got to remember to press the right button though, because it's a different module. Yeah.